Hello everybody, welcome to Jukebox Ideas. This is a series I started to share my ideas for Jukebox, which is the SMP I joined recently. So this episode is probably going to be like 5 minutes or so. It's about this tube. And the reason I built this tube is because, as you know, if you watched my first episode of Jukebox, actually you don't know, because I didn't mention that I was going to be moving. But yeah, moving right here, which, if you guys don't know, is right next to Arctic. This is actually the Jukebox seed. This right here is the Jukebox seed with no structures. So, yeah, this is just a little thing. Alright, now let's move on to materials. Alright, so materials. If we're going to be talking about materials, you should probably start on the inside of the tube. Now, most of these materials are probably not going to be a concern to anybody. This is just water, which can be found in, an ocean, which is right above us. These are signs, which can be found, in trees, which are around here, just over there. Now, the only concern that inside the tube would be, cacti. Now, where would I even find cacti is the question. Well, there's actually some right over here. Yep, there's like three huge icebergs over there. So it's not really a big concern. Another concern would probably be the redstone required to make this work. Let me just take this out of here. Require the redstone to make this work for the comparator and these two redstone lamps. But that's not really a problem either, because me and Arctic mined for redstone for a little bit. So yeah, that might not be a concern at all, because we have some redstone. Another thing may be iron for this one hopper. I have more than 14 ingots of iron, you guys. I'm not extremely poor. And just one thing I want to point out during materials, you might need a lot of a block, because this right here, this is actually the roof of the tunnel. So you might need a lot of one block, or you could just use multiple blocks. It doesn't really matter, as long as it makes this sort of tunnel shape. Yeah, so that about wraps up materials. Now we're going to move on to functionality. Alright, now we're on to the last little segment of our box ideas video, which is functionality. Now, functionality is not only showing that it works, it's showing how it works in a few different ways. So, first of all, let's just shimmy on over here and throw this trident. Let's go all the way over here to the receiving end. Now, what this is a little thing I call adjacent lamp connectivity. I don't know the real name for it, so I just coined that fancy name. It's where if a lamp is hard powered, any lamp adjacent to it will be powered. So that means if this lamp was hard powered by a repeater or comparator, this lamp above will also be light. So now we just have to wait for this trident to come. It's probably going to take a while because it's a decently long distance. I think that was it. Yep, those lamps have lit up. We have the trident in here. So beautiful. So now we simply, just to show you that it works on both ends, we throw the trident in here, and we go all the way over here. And it's just the same thing over here. Usually this part, like this comparator bit, would be covered up, but I've just decided to leave it exposed for this segment here. And also the comparator just checks whether anything is in the chest. That's just how that works. Alright, now we simply have to wait for the trident to come, which it will come eventually. It might not seem like it, but it always eventually comes. There it is, popped up. Lamp lit, that means it's in here. So, yeah, it's just showing that it works. Now, the thing inside the tube are these water slides with packed ice. Now, I actually made these water slides maximum length. You probably should, because I think that gives it a little more velocity. And also, these packed ice, like with signs, allow it to slide to the next one. If you didn't have these signs and packed ice here, all the water would get mixed up with each other and create like a whole mess. So it's better to have this here, and packed ice just slides along. So that's pretty easy to make, and it works perfectly. This part I had a little bit of trouble because it wasn't actually even. So yeah, and this just is packed ice to the soul sand elevator, which will take it up to here. Take it up all the way to here, which will make it flow into this hopper, which will float into his chest, which will light up these lamps. So that's just how the whole messaging system works inside the tube. So that wraps up functionality. Now let's move on to conclusion. By conclusion, I meant this. Of course, thank you all for watching. If you want to subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. It's not really been easier. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike this video if you didn't like it. It's a free country. Unless it's not a free country where you're watching. If you want to join my Discord server, just ping me. I'll leave my Discord name.